Good morning, friends, from the Elephant Hill trailhead here in the Needles district of Canyonlands National Park. Headed to Druid Arch and possibly the Joint today. Also, I see I did not rub my sunblock in. I will do that once I am off video here. 10.8 miles round trip to Druid Arch, plus another 4 or 5 to the Joint. So we'll see if we end up doing the Joint. But excited to be out here. It is a beautiful morning, and this is a beautiful place. I hiked this back during the pandemic, and so excited to show it to y'all today. Right, we're at Elephant Hill. Head out there to Druid Arch, and if we're feeling it, we'll go back around to the Joint and then take a different partial loop back. And we're off, friends. We are off. Start of the trail does not disappoint. Stone stairs, slick rock. Lots of huffing and puffing today, guaranteed. We are a little over a mile into the hike, and boy, this trail does not disappoint. Just the first mile is worth it, with the views and vistas. Coming up to a great view of the Needles here. Flip it around to show it to you. But about 4 miles, 4.2 miles to go to Druid Arch. Trails down to the left, but wanted to come up, get this view. So quiet out here this morning. Coming up on our first junction here. It's here, Elephant Hill trailhead. 1.5 miles or 2.4 kilometers back that way. Druid Arch, 3.9 miles, 6.3 kilometers this way. Onward. Ooh, I remember this section from when I was here in 2021. It's not the joint, but it gives you a little flavor of it. This is all it's cracked up to be. Ooh, good acoustics. Let's hear, is there something I should sing? I always enjoy finding these places with resonance and just great desert acoustics. I think it's the Dead South who sing Broken Cowboy. Let's see how that goes. But I am a broken cowboy, and I don't feel right no more, 'cause I am a broken cowboy. Yes, I am a broken cowboy. All right, I would stay here and keep singing, but one, that might disturb the wildlife, and two, I got a hike to finish. Living life in the fast lane, racing cars and robbing trains. I thought I had it all, but then one day I got the call. Oh, a little archito forming right here. Ooh, more good acoustics. Mini arch. You can see one of the campsites down there. Some people packing up camp to continue their day. Someday I'll come out and backpack this. I'll admit I've always been more of a day hiker. Well, after gaining that elevation, we're going to lose it so we can gain it all again. Right, head up that way next. All right, down to the wash. We've got a major intersection here. If you're going Chesler Park, you keep going left. Elephant Hill, Needles Campground, back to the right. We're going to head up the wash to Druid Arch. 3.3 miles. So here we go, friends. Here we go. Temporary exit from the wash. I don't even know why I climbed up this. To just go right back down the hill. Should have stayed in the wash. Little snaky snake over here that I scared. He is moving fast. Don't blame him. Although I did shower this morning. We are 3 miles into the hike, feeling good. Had a nice conversation with two gentlemen who backpacked in and camped last night and are backpacking out today. As you have heard me say before, I always love the trail conversations and friendly people. Everyone is almost always in a good mood. Coming up on another junction here. If you go left on the smaller of the washes, it takes you to the Needles Campground, which is 5.9 miles that way. Otherwise, we've got Druid Arch, 2.5 miles up this one. We are making progress. I am thrilled to be back down here in southeastern Utah. Came down for a canyoneering safety and rescue course being taught by North Wash Outfitters, and that starts tomorrow. So came down with a couple days to play around. Plans got a little interrupted. I ended up with 2 different job interviews, which were good things. So rearranged hiking and camping plans to be in Moab and use the co-working space at the Moab Arts Center to do the interviews. So that was good stuff, fingers crossed. Had actually two other companies reach out about interviews while I'm here, so I don't know what it is. As soon as I plan a trip that takes me out into the wilderness and off the grid legitimately for a period of time, the interview calls start coming in. So if you're out there, cross your fingers or say a prayer for me if you would, that the right job comes along. I've been doing consulting, but have been doing the job search, and like so many of my other friends out there, it is a weird market at the moment. Or if you know anyone who needs a B2B SaaS product marketing leader, give me a holler. After the canyoneering safety and rescue course, which is 3 days and is taught in Blanding this time, I have plans to head over towards Escalante via Capitol Reef and do some more hikes out there. I may have a canyoneering partner who can meet up, so may get to do some canyons, which I'm really hoping. Otherwise, hope is to hit Coyote Gulch, Backpack Reflection Canyon, and a number of other ones that I won't list here so I don't jinx it. But hopefully I've got another week of adventures after this, if not slightly more. Another sign here. What's it telling us? Druid Arch, 3.2 kilometers, 2 miles. That away. But if we go right here, Chester Park isn't a mile. Joint Trail is 1.7 miles. We're thinking about doing that on the way out. We'll see if I've got another 5-ish miles in me to add on to the round trip. Back at that junction sign, we've exited the wash, which was starting to get pretty narrow. Walking along this trail that's paralleling it. We'll see if we end up back in the wash, quite likely. See footprints down the wash, so if you stay in the wash, you're not wrong. We're a bit over 4 miles in. A little over a mile to go. Just a bit after 11 a.m. Haven't quite been going for 2 hours yet. Pools of water. Sounds like they got some pretty good gully washers here. A few days ago. Sand is still wet in places. I enjoy this part. Just basically walking up slick rock sidewalk. So yeah, I love this erosion over here. Check this out. Love this erosion. This is how fins get made. Meanwhile, nice little steps. Give it a couple thousand years or longer. These will be nice tall fins. Someone else can come and walk along. I hope. This national park is still here. Keeping a watch on the sky up here. Weather forecast last I checked predicted good weather, but that does look like the start of a front crossing through. It is a little bit darker. Camera's not really picking it up over that ridge. It's not bad dark, but keeping an eye. I don't know how to read my clouds down here in the desert like I do back home in the Northwest. So I'm not sounding the alarm in any way, but just keep an eye. Lots of water up this way. Some nice pools. Could filter if I really needed to. And now I'm seeing a pretty clear, go this way, someone's made an X. So it looks like we may start our ascent here. Not the big ascent, but we may exit the wash. Which I know I say, but I just have to keep speculating. A little bit of a scramble here. Nothing serious, but take a little work. I believe we have now truly left the wash behind. We're going to work our way parallel to it. One of those fins up there is the arch. We've hit 5 miles, so about 3/10 of a mile still to go since I've had a little back and forth for filming. But I think I might be able to see it in front of me right now. The arch isn't visible per se. The site is. There is Druid Arch right in front of us. Turned on sideways so you can't see the arch proper. We're at 5.24 miles right here. Now I have had some back and forth due to filming and what have you, and a couple little backtracks due to water. So probably if you came straight away, it wouldn't be quite that long. Ladder. Whoop. There's the ladder. And now we proceed this way. To the arch. Have to work our way up. All of this to get up on a shelf where we get our view. At least for me, this is slow going. Stopped to catch my breath. Looked up and check out what's right behind me. Hello, Druid Arch. Working our way up that. There is Druid Arch in all of its majesty and glory. This has been a successful and special trip out to Druid Arch. Much to my pleasant surprise, didn't pass a single person on the trail up to here from once I entered the wash. I've had it to myself this entire time, other than some loud roaring ravens, and some bird zipped by, and it sounded like it was a drone, but I saw it was a bird. It was not a drone. So, had a snack, took the pictures, took in the view even more importantly, and just kind of marinated in it. And now it's going to be time to head back that way. It's a little bit after 12. I'm estimating 2.5 hours out to the car at a leisurely pace. That means I'm going to skip the joint today, since I need to get back to the car, drive out, get down to Blanding, get camp set up, and want to do that with some extra time just to relax before class starts tomorrow and maybe practice some knots. So I'll be filming on the way out. There's going to be some great views, and stick with me. If you haven't had a chance to hit the subscribe button yet and you're feeling so inclined, would you take a moment to hit it right now? I really appreciate the support, and it means a lot to me that you take the time to watch these videos, to comment. Thank you very much for all of the support. It's fun to do these hikes, and it's fun to know that others are enjoying them, even if they're not here with me. So happy trails. Hello again, friends. We've just come back out of that narrow mini joint, if you will. We've got 1.8 miles from here to the trailhead. Phone battery got super low, so I've been charging it for the last 3 miles. I got the perfect hike up to the arch today. Passed 2 people on the entire trail to the arch. Had the arch to myself for a long time. And then as I started hiking out, passed 18 people in the 3 miles from the arch down to the other junctions. So I had perfect timing. The sky is getting darker. The sows out there look like they are waiting for snow. Parking lot is in sight. Camera won't see it yet because of trees, but there you can start to see all the cars. We're almost back to cold beverages. And tag back to the car.